my mother couldn't accept it. After the sex change in the hospital, before I was discharged, she actually went to buy clothes with her friend for me to wear, dresses. Then after showing it to me, then with tears in her eyes, can you not wear female clothing now? Why did you go for a sex change? Okay, good question. Why do I go for a sex change? Okay, from young, I always feel that I'm a girl trapped in a man's body, or should I say, a girl trapped in a boy's body. Then I started having this sort of feeling since the age of 2, because like when my parents give me a ball to play, I would like not take interest, and when I go shopping with my parents, I will go to the Barbie doll, segment, and then I will, start ogling, and then, my parents will say, hey, you are a boy, 你係男仔嚟嘅，你睇女仔嘢，that kind of thing, and then some of my relatives happen to be around, they will say, 哎呀，女人型啊，and say I'm girly, and then normally in Cantonese 女人型 means girlish lah, and then it will link on to 觀音兵咯, that means you are the follower of this goddess lah, so I don't bother, I will just giggle, so they get more angry with me. They thought I'm crazy. Yeah, they even call me like 癲仔, So and then I will play with my mother's makeup, and then until I look like don't know what like that. Then she will take a cake and say, "You spoil my lipstick." So from young, I guess my parents already know, something is happening, but they will try to make me boy. When was the first time you cross-dressed? Good question. You all would think that it would be during my teenage years or in my 20s, right? No, it was when I was 4 plus, in my family, then I have this Ma Jie, she will always tease me, you always look at yourself in the mirror. And then after that, she would tease me, 你女人相look like a girl, you. Then after that, one day, I found her with a bag of girls' clothing. She was actually intending to send it to Tongshan. And I was saying, can I take a look? So I said, 可以啦. Yeah, then after that, I will say, can I see all of them? Then I took out one particular one, yellow with flora, and then I start matching on myself. 4 years old, know how to test dressing. Before you cross dress, you test dress first. So I just just say, job lah, wear lah. Then after that, okay. So I said, okay, can. Then after that, she helped me, and then after that, she said, wow, 好似女仔啊, like a girl. Then my grandma laughed. That was so hilarious, and when my parents came back from work, they all talk about the whole episode, and my parents also laughed. So I was wondering, how come nobody scold? So that's sort of thinking, who knows? One day, although I was 4 plus, but of course I didn't ponder on that. So I said, who knows? One day my dream will come true. Have you ever been harassed? Actually, I consider myself very fortunate. After my sex change, I don't see any serious harassment. The harassment actually came when I was in primary school. There's this particular tough boy, see me only, will call me, hello girly, girly, and then someone do like that, this sort of action, you know. And then after that, he even one day humiliated me. I remember I was primary 6. He dragged me into the toilet. You all don't think of funny things. He dragged me in the toilet to humiliate me. And then he closed the door and said, "You don't beat." Then after that, then I was like very scared. Turn around. Then so I turned and faced the door. And then after he finished, then he turned around and said, "I punched you." Then you know. Then he go and yet vulgarity. Tell us about your love life after sex change. Wow, how juicy you want it to be. Most of the guys that enter a longer term relationship with me, I was very direct with them that I'm actually sex change, whether they could accept. Like my ex-husband, he said he could. He even said that he would marry me. And for the Malaysian boyfriend, was so romantic. Went to this Jurong Bird Park, I can still remember, in front of the waterfall, you know, the artificial waterfall. Then I told him, wow, very drama like that, minus the thunder and the lightning. Also, so I just said, just want to let you know, okay, something. Are you prepared? I am a sex change lady. Wow, this one lagi more romantic. See, what's wrong with that? I like you. I'm in love with you, not your past. Yeah, and then fantasize together. We could actually take a plane back to my hometown, and then and then I can introduce you to my parents, and then they will sure love you because you know you are such a cheerful person. And then she always he always say that I'm beautiful, I'm pretty, whole length, all this. Wow, that makes me feel very good. And true enough, when I went to his so-called hometown, the sisters all really loved me. I slept in the same room with the sisters, and then we chat, like no end like that. The mother also lagi, very chatty, and they reared chickens and all that, right? So I could still remember the mother specially picked the egg just late in the morning to boil the egg for me to eat. So in Cantonese, may loi sampo, future daughter-in-law. So it was very nice. But like I say, sometimes this sweetness don't last. Did you try to hide your new identity as a woman after the surgery? Yes, have to, for at least the first month, I think. My mother couldn't accept it. After the sex change in the hospital, before I was discharged, she actually went to buy clothes with her friend for me to wear, dresses. Then after showing it to me, then with tears in her eyes, can you not wear female clothing now? Because I'm not prepared to face the neighbors. So I could actually understand the sentiment, but I was young then. I was a bit disappointed. My dream all come true and I cannot wear female clothes. But I know I've hurt her very much, and my dad too. So I said yes. I still could remember I wore my favorite baggy pants, very unisex. Oh dear, I'm tearing. I told myself I won't be crying. Cantonese say, 有喊有笑，呼應打橋. Yeah. The consequences that we have to be very practical about things. Finding for a job may be challenging. Yeah. Of course, now our society is very much accepting, but then there are still some companies they are a bit, I'm doing entertainment, so it doesn't matter whether what am I, as long as I make you laugh, then you are happy, right? So, but if I'm like a receptionist, it might be a different thing. When I pick up the phone, the receptionist, boy or girl, the guy, then the company, oh my God, what image is she portraying? What is the biggest pain in this journey? Oh, biggest pain. It's actually not repaying my parents. As you mature in age, you tend to imagine what if you are a parent. Yeah, and you are so joyful at your only child being a boy. Being Asian, they like boys. So, I felt that, in Chinese say, 我亏欠他们很多, and I couldn't repay them enough. Yeah, although I try to make them happy, but it's still the feeling of not paying enough, and that is very painful. But of course, I'm trying to tell myself, they won't want to see me like that, because they have already given me the blessing. Yeah, whether or not is truly from inside. Yeah, but at least they give the green light and they walk with me in this green light. My name is Abigail Chay, and this is my Fairly Mundane, not mangam that mana, is mundane story. Do you think so? My story is that mundane?